Are you a beginner Amazon seller and looking for a good product opportunity? Well, then watch this video, because here we will show you how you can find the top 10 trending products on Amazon and how to find similar ones with less competition. Also, we will teach you how to identify products which you should avoid. We will be using ZonGuru Tools. It's a software for Amazon sellers. You can find a special offer and the link below in the description.
Wondering if you can still find those profitable products on Amazon and how much risk there is investing on a niche product? Want to know which trending products to stay away and which ones it is worth to try? Then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Nikki and I'm from Orange Click, and in this video, we will show you the top 10 trending Amazon products that are sellable now and all throughout the year. These are niche products with lesser competition and more suitable for newbie or beginner Amazon sellers. So what is ZonGuru's Niche Finder? It is a powerful product research tool made to make product research more efficient. It also has various features such as feeling lucky, easy, and advanced modes to suit every phase you are in as an Amazon seller. It is connected to Amazon's database, which will make it easier for you to find those emerging niche products with lesser competition. Now, what is ZonGuru's Niche Finder Easy Mode? So what is ZonGuru's Niche Finder Easy Mode? In Easy Mode, this feature is for beginner Amazon sellers looking to find their first potential product to sell on Amazon. This feature is a powerful tool that helps newbie Amazon sellers that want to test their Amazon waters by making decisions based on data pack factors that only ZonGuru is able to show with the appropriate investment value that is suitable for smaller capital and satisfactory results. For today, we will use the advanced mode feature so that newbie Amazon sellers will be able to see the filters used by more experienced Amazon sellers, and they are using this to find those profitable trending niche products. ZonGuru also extracts Amazon data depending on which marketplace do you want to sell, so make sure to select the marketplace before you click the search. In our case, we are going to choose United States. In this product research session, we will set some specific categories that are much easier and practical for beginner Amazon sellers to start or break in the niche market. So the categories that we picked were handmade products, health and household, home and kitchen, kitchen and dining, patio, lawn, and garden. Now for the filters, we will let this all be at 100. And for the niche score, I wanted to see just results wherein they have the score of 49 to 100. And for the specific filters, we will set the sales volume at minimum of 2,000 per month. For the launch budget, we will set it to minimum of 5,000. That when you are tight with your capital, but it really depends on each seller if you want to go higher with your launch budget by 10 to 15. And for the average revenue, we will set it to minimum of 5,000 USD per month. And then the average sales would be minimum of 300 units per month. And our average price would be $15. Average rating would be a maximum of 500 per month. And let's click search. So you can include keywords as well if you already knew the type of niche that you want to go to, and exclude keywords wherein you don't want to see some brands or some seasonal words that are coming in this result. ZonGuru was able to generate the results in just a matter of seconds. So that's how easy it is to find those niche products that ZonGuru is able to provide. So here they're going to give us the niche keywords in which those sellers are able to leverage and be able to get indexed with, and we're able to get sales using these keywords. And ZonGuru provides niche score. So let's get into what niche score is. So niche score is determined by the average of the scores in the subcategories called buyer demand, competition opportunity, investment sweet spot, and revenue potential. So the higher the niche, the better indication it is for an Amazon seller to join this niche and still be able to get a slice of the market share and potentially outperform the competition. Let's discuss how relevant the subcategories are to the niche score. For the buyer demand, it is is essentially the rate at which how many customers are willing to buy the products in this niche. It is calculated mainly on the monthly search volume and monthly sales volume for organic listings that is associated with this keyword. So for example, one of the factors that is very important to pay close attention to is the competitor opportunity, because competitor opportunity is calculated on a lot of factors. Mainly that data is gathered in a listing strength indicator, which measures how good the mix of experienced and not so experienced competitors are offering in this niche, comparing weak versus strong product listings. So details are being measured from reviews, listing optimizations, product title, description, bullet points, up to the A+ content. So what are you going to choose are the ones with higher competition opportunity scores, like these ones. Because this means that the average listing strength indicator is low and thus giving you higher chances to outperform and outrank your competitors, knowing which part of the listing they are not optimizing well. For the investment sweet spot, this is an estimated launch budget. It is the cost to purchase 3 months worth of inventory based on page 1 products that ZonGuru think is feasible to start with. They recommend between 10 to 15,000 USD for starters, but if you have lower risk tolerance, you may adjust accordingly, like what we did here. We did about 5,000 of launch budget. But the more you stick to this score, the higher chances you will be able to achieve the revenue potential, which brings us now to the last subcategory, revenue potential. It is determined by the sales velocity and the sales price to get the desired revenue. So this will give you a preview of the potential profit gained from this niche. So looking now at the niche keywords, I took the liberty to examine all the niche keywords here and was able to find 10 profitable niche products that will be good for you as an Amazon seller to begin with. Alright, so one thing that I've seen here is this one, Crochet Plush. So it has a search volume of 2,000 per month and an average sales of 1,696 units. Average price is $17 and average rating of 339 only. So the other competitors are not yet garnering a lot of reviews, which is good. So it's easier to break in. The average revenue per month is $56,153 and the average launch budget that ZonGuru is estimating is at $8,700. So this is in the main category of handmade products. So you can see here that the average listing strength of your competitors are at only 3.8. That's why the competition opportunity here is high at 75%. So that is a good indication for you to explore this niche product. And then looking at the buyer demand, we have 62%, which means it is the ratio in which the average monthly sales is to the search volume. So there is a good indication of demand and a revenue potential of 75%, which is a good satisfactory numbers for you to start with. So these are small and light products. You can either create your own Crochet Plush line wherein you will start with either dinosaurs or something that is good for preschool, or you can even try this kit like for starters, crochet kit for beginners. So you can upsell that from $12 to $34 or below $30 to be able to have an edge over your competitors. So that is another profitable potential niche product that you can get into. So the other product that we were able to find was the catheter bags. So the niche score we see here is at 70%. So these are very healthy and good numbers for you to start. And what I like about ZonGuru is that when they give you a niche score, that is also an indication of an overall performance of this niche keyword and the products that are associated with these keywords. So it's giving you a quick visualization of how profitable and promising this niche product can be. And so as what was discussed before, it has a very good buyer demand, which is at 67%, and a competition opportunity of 69%, and investment sweet spot of 87%, and a revenue potential of 56%. So let's dive into the search volume. It has a very good search volume of 7,758 and an average sale per month of $494. And it has an average price of $18.44, average ratings of 424, and a revenue of 8,723. So that's again another good revenue that we are hoping for. And the launch budget is at 9,600. So it's not as close to our set minimum, but it's also there in an average of 5,000 to 15,000. So this type of product is in the main category of health and household. And the average listing strength is at 4.1 only. So there again is another opportunity to, or another indication wherein it will tell you that you can still get into the market and look into what these competitors are not doing and not optimizing in their listings, and do that as an advantage for creating your more optimized product listing. And so you can see here that there are sets of catheter bags, or you can sell by individual ones. So what made me look further into this is that if you are not a medical type of person and you don't have your own medical devices company, then you can start first with the accessories that are coming with these catheter bags. So you can explore more on, for example, this catheter leg bag holder. So you can try and look for other competitors that are doing this one. As far as I can see from this result, only 3 competitors are just using this niche keyword. And so this is another product that we would like to do. And it's very compact, lightweight, and easy to differentiate. Next product that we have found here is the charcuterie letters fillable. So again, Zone Guru is able to give me a visual representation of what potential this product can have. So it has a 70% niche score with a buyer demand of 56% and a competition score of 92%. So this tells me that my competition is not optimizing their listings, because it means that there are more weak listings than the strong ones. So that's why one of the things that would make me think right away is to jump into and look into this type of product. So the investment sweet spot is also good at 80% and revenue potential at 52%. So let's look into the search volume. It has a very good search volume, monthly search volume of 2,610 and an average sales of 504 per month and an average price of 18.2, average ratings of 194 only, average rating of 4.0, and an average revenue of 7,849. The launch budget would be 8,700, which is very good numbers looking into our minimum launch budget a while ago, which is 5,000, and this product is coming from the main category of home and kitchen. True enough, as what I've said a while ago, the average listings of my competitors are only at 3.4, which means you as an Amazon seller can really look into optimizing your product listings with better image, better bullet points and title, keywords to put in your title, and your A+ content to be able to get ahead and outrank and outperform your competitors. So these aren't very complicated to produce, and as well as these are not seasonal products. There's a lot of use or function for this product, meaning that you will be able to use it from January's festivities up to December's holiday seasons, like Christmas and New Year's. This product is guaranteed to have demand all year round. So let's move on to the next product that we were able to find. We are already on our 4th product. Now, our 5th product would be Under the Couch Blocker. So this product is from home and kitchen category and has a very good niche score of 70%. I really like the fact that these are very important factors for me if I'm an Amazon seller to know if a steady demand and a healthy demand for the product that I want to sell on Amazon. And for me to know that the buyer demand is very good means that I'm willing to explore this product. And looking at the competition, even though it's at a little bit on the 53%, the investment sweet spot is still meeting my criteria, and a revenue potential is still at good numbers. So the search volume for this type of product is at 16,674, which is very substantial, and an average monthly sale of 576 units and an average price of $18.20. The average ratings for these product or competitors would be 435 and an average rating of 3.9. This gives me opportunity to know what are those factors that the customers are not liking, or that the features that they want to improve on these existing competitors that I would like to put or include in my product, and be able to address those issues and get the share, because I'm the new product that would offer those improvements to those customers. So I like the fact that the average revenue is at 10,755 and the launch budget is at 9,400. Now, looking at this product, it is also very small and compact. And again, I can create designs wherein it's not only black. I can create other materials looking at the feedback from the customers from these competitors. Now, moving on to our sixth product. This is called the portafilter. For portafilter, we have a niche score of 69% with a buyer demand of 62% because of the search volume divided by the average sales. So the competition is at 56% and an investment sweet spot of 10,000 and a revenue potential of 67%. Now, looking at the average price, this also poses a different market wherein it's more of like a premium. So if I can offer a premium looking portafilter, then I would also be able to cater that market. And as well as creating a portafilter that would be compatible to most of the coffee machines. For example, for Breville, for the brand Breville, if I can create a portafilter that is compatible with this brand, then I would also be able to capture that market as well. This is a product from Home and Kitchen, so there's a lot of potential creating a product line starting from this type of product. Next product that we have found is called the Long Lazy Susan for fridge. So this has a niche score of 69%, a buyer demand of 72%, competition opportunity of 51%, and an investment sweet spot of 87%, and a revenue potential of 66%. So the search volume for this product is at 6,591, which is a substantial search volume. Average sales of 826 units, average price of $25.81, average rating of 410, which tells me that some of the newcomers are yet to gain their good reviews. So for here, I can see that most of my competition only have 7, 1-star rating, 2-star rating, 1 star. So the average revenue for this product is at 20,227, which is a good deal with regards to the launch budget, which is only 9,600. So this is closer to the investment sweet spot, which is recommended by Zone Guru at 10,000. So starting at 10,000, you'll be able to get an average revenue of 20,227. The average listing is at 4.8, which means that, again, if I want to get ahead, I will look into my top competitors here. Take note of the products, of how they create their images, infographics, and how they did their A+ content, and what other features they have added in their product that would set them apart from the other competitors. So it can be better rotation, better materials, the quality of material used, easy cleaning, or adjustable to the size of your fridge and the weight that it can hold. Alright, so we are now on our 7th product, and we have found here the snack bowl for 40-ounce cup. So these are specific snack bowls for a Stanley cup. If you are familiar with those viral tumblers right now, this is a good new product wherein it only caters to customers who own this type of product. And creating accessories around this market would also give you another chance to take advantage and also look to design other accessories that is connected with this 40-ounce cup. With the niche score of 69%, 60%, I can see that based from the data of search volume and average sales, there's a buyer demand of 73% and a competition of 56%, looking at the average rating of 4.8 and an average listing strength of 4.4. However, it gives me hope that the average listing strength of some of these competitors are not strong or weak, so there's still an opportunity to do better. And from the average ratings, it's only 59. So this is fairly a new product that was introduced. So again, we can do our diligent research and finding other ways to better design this type of snack bowl product. Now, the investment sweet spot is at 80%, which is very good at 8,700, and a revenue potential of 66%. So again, there's a lot of potential trying to start your new Amazon selling experience with this snack bowl cup and possibly upscaling it to other sizes as well, not only for 40 ounce. You can also create a snack bowl for those 30 ounce cup. There's also the 20 ounce, and Stanley just released a 60 ounce cup as well. So you can be the first one to introduce that to the Amazon market. Now, next, on to our 8th product that is trending right now is the trimmer handle. So this product is coming from the main category patio, lawn, and garden. It has a search volume of 5,616 and an average sale of 464. So, which means that the buyer demand is at around 64%. Now, the niche score tells us that it's still high, this type of niche product. So, this product is designed to have a compact design, which you can store in small spaces, as well as a better grip wherein it would be, this one doesn't have electronics, and so as you can see here, it helps a lot from grass trimming, and it provides solution to giving less back pain to gardeners or the ones that are doing landscaping in the gardens. So again, this is another niche tool coming from the patio, lawn, and garden. Now moving on to very good niche product that we have found only by setting filters in the advanced mode of Zone Guru is the Snackle Box Charcuterie Container. So it has a niche score of 69% because of the search volume, which is at 13,247, and an average of sales of 842 units per month. It has an average price of $19. This is another good one because most of the competitors here are offering the classic Snackle Box size and classic shape. So what we can see here, the new ones that they are offering are the circular ones. So it has a dual function wherein it can be used to store for fridge or a portable snack box for picnics, for entertaining outside your home. So that's another thing to look into. It only has an average rating of $298, which means that, again, not a lot of your competitors are achieving more than 500 reviews yet. That's why there is a good chance to still break into the market and be able to catch up with your competitors. So the average listing strength is at 5.1, but the average rating is only 4.3. So again, some Amazon sellers that are already hitting more than 500 reviews. But if you're looking at the ones that are coming in, they are not yet hitting the desired reviews and the ratings to be able to get into the page 1. So again, this is another opportunity to get into the market. We have been able to find 9 niche products to sell on Amazon with lesser competition. Now on to our last product for today, which will be the anti-wrinkle straw. So again, this is another unique product which has a niche score of 69%. With this product, anti-wrinkle straw, it caters specifically to one type of market, and it gives you a solution to a recurrent concern of most people is to not develop lip wrinkles. So this type of product is unique, and judging from the search volume, it is good at more than 2,000 per month, and very good average monthly sales of 1,327. It has a very good pricing at $19, which is not too high and not too low as well, and an average rating of just 453. So for the average star rating of 4.2, again, it tells me that not all of my competitors are optimizing their listings well. And so that's what I'm going to check in my next steps, as I want to know what are those things that are making these straws not satisfactory for the customers, and what features are those customers looking for in this product. So the average revenue would be at 27,160 per month. That's why the revenue potential is at 63%. Now, the investment sweet spot is at 9,000, which means that we are edging closer to the recommended Zone Guru's launch budget at 10,000. And that's why we do have a very good revenue potential of 63%. Now, for the listing strength, the average listing strength tells us also that most of the competitors here are not fully optimizing their images or even the keywords that they use in their product listing, and as well as maybe some are not even utilizing A+ content. So that is my main indicator that is gathered right away by Zone Guru's data connected to Amazon database, and which gives me a good decision to further look into this product. So I didn't have to go through every single one of these competitors for me to know that the average listing strength is at this low. So Zone Guru really made my product research more efficient by combining all of this data and giving me these scores to decide upon. And so that's why we chose this niche product based on the scores and the very good healthy percentage of buyer demand, competition opportunity, investment sweet spot, and revenue potential. So today, we were able to show you how quick it is to find those niche products that are very profitable right now with low competition, thanks to Zone Guru's Niche Finder tool, which has greatly helped us to easily find those products and be able to decide based on the data that were presented to us visually and clearly by Zone Guru. Today, thanks to Zone Guru, we were able to find 10 profitable trending products that are selling very well right now. It can be launched during these seasonal seasons or for this Q4 and may stand alone and still sell out throughout the year. Now, just a recap, we did find crochet plush, which is in the category handmade products. We had the catheter bag, and we saw that there could be a potential other product would be a catheter leg bag, and then a charcuterie letters, which is in the kitchen and dining. We had the under the couch blocker and the portafilter for kitchen and dining category, long lazy Susan for fridge for home and kitchen, snack bowl for 40-ounce cup under the category home and kitchen. And we will see that we can create designs for the 30-ounce, 60-ounce, or 20-ounce. So there's a lot of opportunity to create new products or new product lines with this type of product. The next is a trimmer handle, which would answer some ergonomic design problems. And then we have the Snackle Box charcuterie container, which can have a dual function of storage as well as a portable entertainment for your picnics. And finally, anti-wrinkle straw, which is now a new trending product from Home and Kitchen, which will give solutions to avoiding wrinkles, lip wrinkles. So if you want to try Zone Guru to help your Amazon business, what you will get when you sign up to make things sweeter, you will have a 7-day free trial and 20% off any lifetime plan when you sign up now. Check out our Zone Guru link in the description of this video below. If you like the video that we just made, don't forget to send in good vibes in the comments section, and please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's Orange Click. Again, this is Nikki from Orange Click. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.
I do hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you want to try Zone Guru for yourself, you will find the link below in the description, also a special offer. And if you have additional questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the questions section below. And if you like what we do, don't forget to click like below this video. And now I would like to invite you to watch other video about Zone Guru or with Zone Guru, where you will learn how you can create Amazon product listing in seconds using their AI powered features.